So this beer has soursop in it. What the hell is soursop? Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Rouge River review. And today the beer I have for you is another one by the Rouge River Brewing Company. This is their Soursop plus Tangerine Sour, coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed on the bottle, but on their website it's showing it at a 2 IBU. Very, very bitter. Extremely bitter. We're just going to give it a little flipperoonie because there's a lot of sediment at the bottom. Looking at it, it's their plain Rouge River logo with their brand new Rouge River logoed bottle cap. Without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open and let's see what we got. Give it a nice bit of a pour into my Rouge River fat style tulip glass. Do about that much of a pour, it's about half. Me, I like sour. Sours are easy to drink if you are a big fan of souriness. Looking at that beer, nice light head, very hazy, super hazy, very yellow color. Look at that, it's a beautiful thing. Let's give it a smell, shall we? Sour in your face, tangerine. It's kind of what you get. Soursop, I don't know what it is. It sounds like sour soap. It's not soap. I hope not. I highly, highly doubt it. But I have no idea what soursop is. Maybe we'll do some Google foo and see what it is. But smell, I get souriness and a nice hint of some sweet tangerine. Let's drink up, guys and gals. I don't know who watches. Probably both. Sour right from the get-go, punches you in the face, really, really nice. Then it moves into that tangerine, sweet and tangy tangerine flavor. Ends off with a sweet, almost like biscuity note as well. Let me just Google. Oh, let's maybe hit the thing first. Soursop. Oh, that's a funky looking fruit. Okay, cool. Now that we have that up there, let's continue drinking and see what else we can find out about this wonderful, wonderful beer so far. Cheers, everybody. Really tangy, really sour, tingles your tongue, but goes down remarkably, remarkably smooth. Carbonation seems to be up there, but it's just the tingle from the sourness and the tangerine that really gets you tingly tongue in this. But very, very nice. A bit thicker of a sour in my opinion. Goes down smooth, nice and velvety. I like that sweet, like biscuity sort of note, that creaminess in the finish. That sort of coats your tongue very, very nicely, but doesn't stick. It's not a sticky beer at all. Moving over to the bottle now. Rouge River Brewing Company here in Markham, Ontario. On the back, soursop plus tangerine, sour beer, 5% alcohol, and this was bottled on March 26th, 2018. So, not old at all. What's that, 8 days? 8 days? No, 9 days, because today is April 5th. That's good. That's a good sour. Tangerine, in my opinion, is that you can get the fruit flavor in it, but it sort of melds together with the souriness, because usually tangerines, oranges, stuff like that do have a bit of a sour taste to them sometimes. So I think it's a bit harder to do and get into a sour beer, but I think they've done a really good job. I've really been enjoying their sours. I know when Rouge River started out doing sours, they were a little just too sour and not enough fruity flavor, but over time they've been getting better and better at it and putting out some really amazing sours. Moving over, before we get to the website, I did that Google foo of soursop. And soursop is the fruit of Annona muricata. a broadleaf flowering evergreen tree. The exact origin is unknown. It is native to the tropical regions of the Americas and is widely propagated. Interesting. Interesting. It looks green. It's green with like little spikes on it, and when you cut it open, it looks like to be white with a few black seeds in it. Quite interesting. The flavor of the fruit has been described as a combination between strawberries and apple, with sour citrus flavor notes contrasting with an underlying creamy texture reminiscent of coconut or banana. Nice. Soursop is widely promoted, sometimes as gravola, as an alternative cancer treatment. There is, however, no medical evidence that it is effective. Very, very interesting. Soursop. Quite interesting information indeed. That goes down so well. And that sweetness, you get like a tangerine sweetness when you bite into it, and it just bursts. Like the tangerine actually bursts, and you get the sweet. I'm at a loss for words. Rouge River, you've done it again so far. This is quite damn good. Finally, now let's move on to the website, rougeRiverBrewingCompany.com, and you scroll down to the Soursop and Tangerine Sour. They say 5% ABV, 2 IBUs, and the description is: this kettle sour features over 400 pounds of soursop and tangerine puree for very unique notes of strawberry and banana with a creamy orange flavor. We use our usual base of German Pilsner malt, wheat and oats for some additional malty complexity that still lets the fruit shine through. Very nice. I don't get the strawberry, I don't get the banana, I get the orange, I get sourness. But maybe with more research, as I'm going to call it from now, rather than drinking, it just sounds more professional, I will be getting more flavors throughout my many research material. Damn good. Moving down, the malts that they've used are German Pilsner malt, Canadian wheat, and English oats. The hops are a nugget. The yeast is an American ale and also escarpment lacto blend. And the other ingredients are soursop and tangerine puree. Finally, we're moving over to Untapped, and the Untapped score for the Soursop and Tangerine is a 4.18 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of just only 14 ratings. But so far, the 14 that have drank this seem to have enjoyed it quite a bit. I gotta say, it's fruity, it's sour, big citrusy notes in there as well. Mouth feels on point. It's damn delicious and just hits the spot if you're in for a sour mood or you love sour beer. This is right up your alley. So get your asses over to Rouge River here in Markham and pick some up today. With that said, we are down to our final sip, so let's down this and get right to ratings. Cheers everybody on the final sip. This beer is just phenomenal. It is a well-crafted sour, great use of the tangerine and soursop puree. Soursop is something I've never had before, so it's a nice thing to try in a beer, but now I really want to get the actual fruit and see what the actual fruit tastes like, and sort of compare and contrast the flavors between the real stuff and then the stuff put into a beer. With that said, I gotta give this soursop and tangerine sour, I gotta give it a solid 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. I gotta give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Beautiful beer, still sours. I do enjoy them quite a bit. Still not my go-to style of beer. Definitely something you'd like to have maybe one of, but you wouldn't want to have a ton of, because they are very big and bold and intense in the sour department if they're done right. and they'll sort of numb your taste buds after a few, I'm guessing. I've never had more than like 2 in a row, but that's just what I'm guessing, because it's a very strong taste sensory, flavor sensory note on your tongue that it could probably numb your tongue quite easily from tasting other flavors. I mean, not literally numb your tongue. But 8.5 for this beer, phenomenally well done. Love it. Would love to pick up another bottle or two. As for presentation wise, Rouge River, you do some really good little designs for your cans and your bottles. This one doesn't have one, which I'm kind of surprised. You could have done something really cool with the tangerine soursop. Soursop looks like a really cool fruit. Could have done something nice here, but a clearly labeled bottled on date, which is very nice to see. Still, I would like to see a description, IBUs, maybe ingredients or something as well. The list of hops and malts that you've used. You have a lot of real estate on your bottles, so definitely something I want to see in the future. And like I've been saying with each of the reviews of your beer that I do, but still, at the end of the day, the website's where it's at. Nice description, list of malts, hops, and yeast, and any other ingredients in your beer. Beautiful to see that as well. Also adding the IBUs to boot. So overall, presentation wise, I gotta give you only a 7 for now, just because there's nothing fancy going on here. It's just your original logo, which there's nothing bad about it, nothing bad at all, but I just like what you've been doing with your logos recently, and I would really like to see more of that going on. But with all that said, before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and give the video a like or subscribe to me, Maple Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. As for my question of the day to you guys is, what's your favorite kind of chocolate? Do you like white chocolate? Do you like milk chocolate? Or do you like dark chocolate? Me personally, I'm a milk chocolate guy. I still have love for white and dark chocolates if they are not too intense, both like milk chocolatey sweetness and just dark chocolatey bitterness. But my main go-to is definitely milk chocolate. And that's going to do it for me, Maple Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.